Pisces, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. This is for all my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women. We're now covering your weekly for October 31st, the last day of October, till November 6th. So we are at the last day of October. I'll be coming up soon with your November monthly, so that'll be up maybe sometime this weekend, so be on the lookout for that. But for this week, what is going on in the sky astrologically? Not that much. It feels like last week or the week prior is when everything was happening with that new moon solar eclipse, and this is the week of like we're marinating in that whole Scorpio energy, so I think it's good. We don't want too much going on every single week. And then next week, I think on November 8th, we'll have a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. So this is a week to kind of like prepare us for that. But we do have Halloween, so happy Halloween. Let me know in the comments if you're gonna be dressing up as anything or going out somewhere, doing something fun, eating some candy, watching some Halloween movies. My favorite movie growing up was like Hocus Pocus. It was one of my favorites, or Halloween Town. Like I loved all those like Disney Channel movies. I was such a Disney kid. And because of Halloween and in honor of Halloween, I dressed up for you as a Care Bear because I care for you. And also just like a favorite little t-shirt that I have that I wear when I'm just like lounging around, just like comfortable. So I'm a Care Bear. On my Instagram though, I did dress up as Snow White, and I do have a little costume for Nala. If somebody saw my stories, I will be filming maybe a cute little video of her. She's a dinosaur. She looks so cute. I wanted to put it on for her right now, but she was gonna be uncomfortable and she's just kind of doing her own thing right now, but I'll be posting a picture of her later. Okay, so yeah, this week not that much going on, just Halloween, and we're just kind of getting used to the whole Scorpio energy. So let me know how this week has been going for you so far. But let's get right into it. So we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love, and I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. And of course, if you want to follow me on my Instagram or TikTok or anything else, it is Nicloves with 2 eyes, and I always have my handles and everything linked below in the description box. And of course, my poetry book is officially out. I'll probably be mentioning it for a while because it's my baby and I love it. If you're interested in checking it out, links are all below. Okay, all right guys, so let's get back into your reading. So Pisces, when it comes to your health for this week, we got the devil. Okay, so there's some temptation, some indulging, maybe eating too many sweets, eating too much candy, pumpkin pie or something like that. I love pumpkin pie, or like pecan pie. I'm like craving foods now. But yeah, you could be having a lot of cravings this week. I'm totally guilty of that. I've been craving like warm foods as well because it's getting colder now, like ramen, pho, the Vietnamese soup, or like Korean tofu soup. Like it's just so comforting. I need to learn how to make all these things. But yeah, so this could be a week of like indulging, or you're craving a lot of things, or you have temptations, and it can be kind of hard to resist. So maybe you got some candies, or you're gonna be making some food, or you're just like, like I really want this, or you know, you want to indulge, have some extra wine, get a little extra tipsy, or indulge whatever other stuff that you have. Hopefully it's nothing that's really bad for you, but you know, sometimes we are human, we want to let loose and relax, but it does feel like this is a week of temptation, and it's going to be a little bit hard, but maybe you deserve it. You know, it's not, life is not all about restrictions and like not letting ourselves enjoy and have some fun. So as long as you're being responsible, not hurting anyone, and not going too far, I think it's okay. But yeah, you could be indulging a little bit, and you're probably like, screw it, I'm not gonna cook, I'm just gonna order Uber Eats or DoorDash. My husband Sam hates it when I do that, because he's like, it's like what lazy people do, and like I'm like, I know, but I just don't feel like going anywhere. Oh gosh, okay. Anyways, yeah, so there could be a lot of temptation, and you might be, you know, tempted to eat certain things, do certain things, and you're like, I know I shouldn't do this, but you know, I'm just gonna allow myself. You're gonna treat yourself this week. I won't tell. And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, busy. You're busy this week, and maybe that's why you're allowing yourself to indulge and treat yourself, because you're like, I'm freaking busy, I deserve it. time is going to fly really fast, at least when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances. It just feels like time is going by really fast. Maybe you have a lot of meetings, schedules, conversations, phone calls, emails. You got to talk a lot, or you got a lot of places to be, people to talk to. So time's going to go by really fast. So maybe that's a good thing or a bad thing if you're like trying to get a lot of things done. You're like, I need more time. But it could be a good thing if you're like, okay, I'm trying to get this week over with. But you could be really, really busy, a lot of stuff going on. You're spending a lot of time, energy, and passions and your motivations into your work, which I think is not a bad thing, but you could be really busy this week. Maybe a lot of people need you, need to talk to you, need your attention. You're just like, So make sure you take care of yourself this week, Pisces, because you might be busy and you're putting a lot of energy into your work, your school, your career, your finances. So make sure you're fueling yourself with enough good nutrients, foods, water, hydration, all that. But it does feel like with your work, your finances, it could be growing and things could be like escalating, growing really, really fast. So this is actually really good for your work and your finances. Maybe you're busy at school or you have a lot of things going on, but you're progressing, you're getting better, you're becoming smarter, and you're learning how maybe to manage your time a little bit better because you have a lot on your hands. So you're like, okay, I need to learn how to like, at this time I'm gonna do this, and at this time I'm gonna do that. But it does feel like this is a productive week. So I would say use your passions, use your fire, spend your time doing the things you need to do, and it's okay to treat yourself, especially when you have a lot going on for you, okay? But yes, take action this week. Don't leave things for last minute. I think this week's gonna fly by really, really quick, okay? And your money is probably gonna be growing very, very fast. Maybe you're getting paid this week, okay? And then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side, we have the Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so some of you could have Libra somewhere in your chart, and as you can see, maybe fire as well, like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above. We got Knight of Cups, Justice, and the Hanged Man. All right, so as far as who you could be dealing with, it definitely could be another Pisces like yourself, a Libra, or another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio as well. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Doesn't have to be though. Could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. Can just be the energies person is embodying or playing out at this time, or maybe be like a mixed match of one of those. But just something to keep in mind, doesn't have to be. Okay, so what is going on here with your situation? It feels like someone here, whoever you're dealing with, or someone in your life, or is going to be in your life, could never imagine hurting you. Could never imagine hurting you, or it would literally like hurt and break their soul to hurt you, and they just couldn't do it. They could not do it, and they either want to make sure they treat you right, or they want to do better, or like make things right with you, but they're like really stuck on you. They love you. They have like a huge crush on you, even if you guys haven't talked a lot or been together. But this person really likes you. They want to sweep you off your feet. They want to romance you. They're like, no, I just want to prove to Pisces that like I care about them, and like I'll take care of them. I won't hurt them. Like they just need to know that I'm being honest and I'll be fair. I'll treat them right, and they can't stop thinking about you. So this person is always like daydreaming about you, and like maybe even low-key obsessing, but they really, really like you, and they want to make it like prove it a point that they'll never hurt you, or like they'll never do it again, or like they want to make things right with you. Okay, this person could be someone who works for the government, the city, the state. Maybe they are a lawyer, attorney, or in law enforcement, or they're just someone who really believes in like being righteous, being moral, doing the right thing. And especially for you, because they feel like you're such a kind, loving, sweet, generous soul, like they could never see themselves hurting you. They feel like you need to protect you, or they want to like protect your innocence and like your spirit and how like sweet you are. They see you as someone who's really kind, giving, you know, someone who is, you know, wears their sleeves on their hand, wears their heart on their sleeves. And I feel like they just really want to like show you or impress you that they are, you know, genuine with you and are not going to hurt you. Okay, so I feel like there's like a equal give and take here, where you're going to be feeling really like, oh man, like this person's like being so nice to me, or like they're inviting me here, doing this, like man, they're being so nice, like thank you. And you maybe might not see it or realize that they really like you a lot. Maybe this person's gonna invite you to eat or bring you some fruits if they know you love fruits. What's your favorite fruit? Lately I've been loving honeydew melon. I've been craving honeydew melon, or like I like grapes too, blackberries. Anyways, tangent. Can you see I'm like thinking about food a lot? I don't know why, but anyways, this person I think is going to be giving something to you, or is giving back to you, because they see that you're a very giving and generous person, and you're going to be feeling really like on top of the world, or feeling like really important, like they make you feel important, like you matter, and that, you know, they just want to please you and make you happy. 6 is repeated twice here for you, so I feel like this is a very balanced, harmonious week for you, where things are just going your way, or like this person is making things easier for you, or wants to help make your life easier in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like they want to show you that like you're the prize, and that they're like putting you on a pedestal, kind of knowing that you're not gonna like think too highly of yourself or be like shallow or, you know, cocky or anything like that, but it's like they really praise you or they admire you, and your flirty messages, or maybe the things that you say to them, really like it makes them like shiver, or like makes them really nervous. They sometimes don't know how to respond or like what to say. They're like, and you're just being playful, being flirty, being yourself, but to this person they're like, oh my gosh, Pisces said I was cute, Pisces said I was like good looking, oh my gosh. Like it can really like make them emotional, or like make their heart stop, because they get so nervous, or any little thing that you say, or like a compliment can like do so much and like mean so much to them. Okay, so I do feel like you may exchange some flirty messages, more so like or maybe you share something that you created, or like a song or art or poetry or something, and it just leaves them like they can't stop thinking about you afterwards. But it feels like you got a lot of fire on, like you're expressing yourself, you're grounded, you're just being you, and you just being you is like doing so much for this person. So they're very into you, Pisces, and the things that you say to them really kind of like stick with them, or like make such a big impact on them, more than you think. And you're like, oh, I'm just being playful, I'm just being me, and they're like, oh my gosh, they said hi to me. Like it can really mean a lot. Okay, so let's continue on an extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. Okay, so we'll continue on an extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, see you for our next reading. Take care.